Hi, in this section I'm going to talk about probability distribution. So, probability distribution uh, gives us an idea how your data is distributed, and based on that, how we can make choose of our parameter, and we can take decision based on our data. So, first of all, in order to understand this, let's understand what is random variable. Since a random variable is a connecting outcome of any experiment with real values is known as random variable. Any value, any variable that have any kind of outcome possibility is a random variable. A random variable can be two types, discrete and continuous. So discrete kind of random variable are those kind of random variable that is countable, like the number of cars sold at a dealership during a given month, number of houses in a certain block, number of fish caught on a fishing trip, number of complaints received at a office of an airline, number of customers, number of head and obtained in these three toss of coin. Where continuous kind of thing as can be an infinite outcome, like age of a person, or if I say that how much uh, length of an aircraft. So we don't know because it's a in a decimal form is also possible, where discrete value will be a finite and cannot be in a decimal form. So moving further, we can see that discrete probability distribution will be discussing, but this random variable of a discrete probability is that the number of vehicle on based on the frequency and relative frequency is so and so 2, 3, 4, and the frequency is 30, 470, 850, and so and so. So this is the relative frequency, and based on these discrete and continuous data, we will able to create our probability distribution of data. So a random variable is a function that assign a single but variable value to each element of a space. Now, we can understand that probability distribution give us an status can have multiple different types of way of distribution. So our data can have a various shapes based on types of data and scenarios, and it is based on the spread of data or in a variation of data based on the height of data, that is also called kurtosis. So a shape of a curve will depend on the above two factors. We may can come across various shapes of data based on the scenarios. Let's see in detail. So like if I have a double peak data, so there would be two different mean in there. We can have a combination of two different data, that this has two histogram over a late meaning of two different process and product combination, and this data is slightly truncated. So in this graph there is a minimum value left side before which is no value exists, and it is little rightly skewed data. Now in order to understand that probability distribution based on a random variable, so as I say that a random variable could have this random variable is either categorized into discrete and continuous. So discrete, random variable, and continuous. Now based on discrete random variable, our probability distribution will be based on mass function. So this probability distribution, probability based on mass function, and based on this, our continuous random variable, the probability will be based on density function. So this is fx, Now, based on mass function or discrete, we have discrete probability distribution, and we could have different kind of probability distribution like binomial probability distribution. We can have Poisson, okay, and based on this we can have, nominal, we can have uniform and Bernoulli also. So and there are variety, so there could be variety of other distribution is also possible that we will discuss in next section. Thank you.